Alright, this is a 2-month update. Give me a minute to clean this camera off. It's all foggy for some reason. There we go. There's a 2-month update on this projector. So, I just dusted everything down and I took the filter out and dusted it. Not that bad for 2 months, given how dusty this room gets. The one thing I am going to replace, though, is this fucking tripod stand. Because of how close it is to the bed and the fact that I'm 6'2" and this is only a queen size, sometimes I'll kick it in my sleep. And so when I wake up, it's out of alignment. The door will hit the fucking thing and then it'll whack it out of alignment. So I'm constantly having to fuck around with this fucking thing. And it's just a pain in the ass to constantly have to fuck around with this and set up the projector, especially because of how difficult it is for a standard projector to be set up. It's not like an ultra short throw, which I would really like to get, but I didn't have the money. Where you can just set it up, put it a certain distance from the wall, and fucking forget about it. No, this has to be set a certain distance back, has to be angled properly. If you're doing it offset like I am, it's just a pain in the ass. One thing I did do is I think there's a 16-foot cord for the headphone jack. So this receiver is from 97 and it doesn't have digital or really anything other than left and right channel RCA inputs. So what I'm gonna have to do is get an audio extractor to go out of the switcher and into the audio extractor, and then go from the audio extractor, go out with Toslink to a Toslink to left and right channel RCA input to go to that, so that way I can retain the 5.1 surround sound while going into that. Even though it's from 97, it only has left and right input, so it doesn't have, like, the 5 or so left and right inputs that you would normally see with a RCA receiver. It can do 5.1 channel audio through left and right RCA. My PS3 recognizes it has Dolby 5.1. My Xbox 360 recognizes it has Dolby 5.1. So right now with the projector, I just fucked around with it all day to get it set up. I have it at the maximum. I still don't have a screen. So if I shut the light off here, that's 104 inches. And just pressed a button here. I don't know what I did. It is a little closer to this wall. I still don't know if I want to get a screen with a 1-inch border or a 3-inch. But this is less than 1 inch away from the wall, so I need to fix that eventually. But right now it's at 104 inches, and there's really not much I can do. Because, again, this tripod stand sucks. It is a pain in the ass to move back and forth and try to get it aligned right. I also would like to have the projector higher, so it's closer to the ceiling, honestly. At least 3 inches from the ceiling, honestly. Right now I think it's like 8 inches. So I'd like to get it up a little more. I actually don't know how high it is from the ceiling. I think it is about 8 inches, maybe 6 to 8 inches from the ceiling right now. I'd like to get it up a little higher. The other thing is, I still don't know how I'm going to just make my own screen, because I'm definitely going to go that route. But it is a great projector for 1080p. I've been playing PlayStation and whatnot on it. The latest game I'm playing, so I beat Borderlands, then I beat the pre-sequel, then I beat Borderlands 2. And that's for my 360, so I've been gaming a lot on it. Right now I'm on God of War 3. I've already beat the first 2 games. Sorry I don't have any gameplay footage, so there's that. Wish I could do that, but I can't. So yeah, I'm on God of War 3. Again, all my games are on consoles. I don't need 120 hertz screen or anything. If I go to audio here, where's audio? Sound settings, there we go. Audio output settings. The automatic never works well. So if we go to manual here, you can see we have Dolby Digital True HD 5.1. I have all the linear 2 channels set up. And then I have all the 5.1 channels set up. This can't do 7.1. So, there we go. So it works fine. It's just having problems lately detecting shit because of the weird setup I have with the audio out of the headphone jack and whatnot. I really need to get an extractor and a converter. And yeah, that's 104-inch screen, which is the maximum I can do from where I sit in bed over there, diagonally. Ideally, I would like to have it at 100 because this is only like 11.5 feet diagonally from the wall to that corner there. It's like 10.5 straight across, but because you're going diagonally, you can get it a little bit further from the wall. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a projector that's under $900, and you know you don't go my route and buy this stupid tripod thing, it's a great projector. It doesn't have any built-in smart features, so you got to buy like a Chromecast, which I have Chromecast there, which is why I don't like buying anything with smart features, because I just can buy a smart box anyways. So yeah, 2 months, it's going great. It works great. The picture is great, even though it's projected onto a shitty wall. I cannot hesitate how shitty this wall is either. I mean, it's literally got holes in it. And it's harder to see here because Kratos' face, but there's like a dent my finger can go into. There are cracks in the wall. There's shit on the wall. Not like literal shit, but like, you know, smudges and crap. And in 2 months, if we go to info here, and we go to projector info, I've put 1,534 hours onto this thing. And the other thing that's actually really cool about this is for the Xbox and the PlayStation 3, the 360 and the PS3, the video range is capable of going to full 0 to 255. And the PS3 can actually play God of War in the full color range of RGB, so that's cool. So I just keep that as auto because some things like my PlayStation 3 will use the full 0 to -255 RGB range. Yeah, this is ridiculously big, but the colors are great. I've adjusted the color and the brightness and the gamma for the vivid mode. Even on this shitty wall, I mean, the picture is amazing. I would really like to get a gray screen, though, and see how much better it would look with a proper screen. I'm definitely not going widescreen. I'm going gray at least. So that's a 10-minute or so update on the EF11. Again, Epson makes great projectors. I think DLP sucks personally, so I'd much rather have the 3 LCD technology that Epson has, or Elcos, which JVC or Sony make. They're just much better quality products. And for $800, this wasn't so bad. This was a great purchase, even though it's 1080p. I would like to, in the future, upgrade to a 4K projector. But I'd like to see what comes out in the next couple of years or so, because again, with the way I watch TV and use this as a main TV, this is only going to last me 3 or 4 years. So by then, I would like to get by the time this dies, I'd like to get an ultra short throw, and hopefully they make some really great 4K projectors by then that are native. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go play God of War now.